Man, I've got so much Impact stuff to talk to you about because I haven't talked to you on camera since you've been there, and there's been an awful lot packed into there. I mean, we're talking about you going from a place where you were off TV for months and months and months to Impact, where, as best I know, you have not been pinned in Impact Wrestling. And to me,
Or
that's
submitted.
or submitted. And to me, that's very specific, especially the finish of, I believe it was the Trey Miguel Laredo Kid match where he didn't get his shoulders up. You got yours up on that double pin. I mean, it's very clear this company has a lot of confidence in you. How does that make you feel considering the roller coaster you had been on?
It's a great feeling just because Impact has embraced me and I've embraced Impact and the creative freedom I do have, and also still working along the guidelines with creative, which is communication. And communication always is the number one thing in professional wrestling or in any business, I feel, no matter what it is, especially you in sports media. Like, communication is key. And you want to stay up on things. So it's in the know, what's going on, what is my character doing, and what is the story in the end that we want to go to. And this is one of those things where I'm just having a lot of fun with it. And it's been so great with D'Lo, Matt Stryker on commentary, just kind of getting there. Like, they always ask me questions of like, oh, how can I say this? I'm like, just say what you want to say. However you feel off of me, we can, like, hey, I like this. This sounds good. And it's pretty much the same way back and forth. Like, if creative said, hey, we like this and this, but we didn't like this. Okay, cool. So when commentary says a certain thing, I like that. Like, ooh, okay, cool. And I'll kind of follow on Twitter, and to all the Twitter people out there, I read everything. Just because, why not? We're a business. Everybody is their own business, and you're a product. And you're trying to put something out there. I want to know what works and what doesn't work. And that's, for me right now, is a lot of fun where I get to just toy with things. And I have a lot of leverage, I feel, or at least I have a strength on my end. You're having all this talent that's coming out of NXT and WWE now that's going elsewhere. Everybody knows what they can do. Nobody knows what I can do. And that's, to me, the biggest strength I have is the unknown. And it's the fun part, because now I can go do whatever the hell I want to do.
That's one of the most fascinating things about you, is that you were in NXT for so long, but they didn't exactly have you doing media nonstop. So we didn't hear from you during that period. We didn't hear from the guy behind Steve Cutler. We didn't hear from that. Now we're seeing it unfold. We're seeing a lot of your vision unfold as well. I remember seeing your vignette when you were a free agent, and I was like, man, this is rad. And then they picked it up for Impact. How did that process come about? Did you create that with Impact in mind, or did they say, we like this, let's use it?
No, so when I left obviously when I got let go, I was like, all right, cool, let's hit the ground running. I have this idea and I wanted to get it out there. And I had my vignettes, I had it written out of what I wanted to do. One of my good friends in the VA used to work with NASCAR and did a lot of production with them. So he's like, hey, just let me come shoot it. We'll fly down the weekend. We can make a weekend out of it. And Tanner has been nothing but a help to me, because it's just helped me envision it. And he kind of gets what I want to do. And of course, Deanna helped me as well, like kind of narrowing down my verbiage, because she knows I love to just talk, which surprisingly nobody knows that, but I love just talking. I love just talking the business.
Sure.
And when it came about doing the vignettes, it was an investment on my end, out of pocket. It was such a fun time, because it's allowing people to see something I had in me that I wanted to give people and show people, and they couldn't. I was just never allowed that opportunity. And it's okay. Like, it's going to happen in the business no matter what. And that's why I love now, from day one, once I got let go, all right, cool, it's all on me now. Like, there's nobody to tell me no anymore. It's on me. And if they tell me no, it's like, okay, cool, I'll go elsewhere, or I'll try it somewhere here until I get told yes, or I get told no again, and I keep pushing for it. And it's just, God, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun to get it together. And then once I went to Impact, and they told me they wanted to bring me in when I got signed, they said, hey, we're going to come in and kind of shoot similar vignettes. Okay, cool. And then once I got there, Jimmy Jacobs and just creative, everybody there, and Scott Demore, just kind of were like, you know what, we're just going to use what you have. Like, we're just kind of going to change the audio in the background for the songs just because of copyright deal, but we're going to go with what you have. I'm like, oh, that is awesome. Perfect. Yes. Thank you. But that was just more of a compliment for the work that I put into myself. And that's the one thing.
So cool. I think that's got to be like the most reassuring thing, that a vision that you and somebody you knew had was good enough for this company that just signed you. Like, That's got to feel great.
And it was one of those things, like, from being a little kid playing with his wrestling figures and setting up a TV with No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000 to do entrance videos, and have a vision from there to now being me and putting a vision that I have for myself out there. And it was a lot of fun. And it was just really cool. And it was really like, it was one of those things where, all right, cool, let's fucking go.